All right, so warm-up number 54 should come up on your screen. And just a reminder, make sure all mobile devices, including the AirPods and earbuds or whatever you call them, put those away, please. Stay focused. And the warm-up is asking for standard deviation and also to compute the z-score. Let's see how you do with that. Give you guys some time. Copy and go. You do need your calculator, so get a calculator, send it over. All right, here we go. For the sake of time, I'm going to get us started. Being that it's Monday, I'm going over this warm-up, but I'm going to ask for help from Jay. Jay, what is the first thing you did with this data to get started? Sending order. So we got 5. I'm sorry, start with 2. My bad. Jay on clutch. He didn't hesitate. He said sending order 2, 5, 10, 18, and 25. Now, Jay, did you use the shortcut formula, or you went the long way doing all the work? Okay. I'll leave it up to you. Shortcuts. All right. So, formula for the shortcut, we got S equals, let's start with the variance, S squared. And by now, of course, everybody should know the formulas, especially the shortcuts for variance and all that. So, turn to your neighbor, let them know the shortcut for the variance formula, and then Jay's going to pass it to someone. Shortcut for the variance formula. Shortcuts. All right, Jay. Let's get someone else to help us out. Is that? No, I think you got it. AJ, here we go. We start off with variance equals what? N times the sum or sigma of what? X squared, all right, minus sigma, the sum of X and all that. Ooh, AJ in the house. And then the denominator is N times. Let's go. Okay, yeah, not bad. All right, so I need I need the sum of X squared, and then I need the sum of just X. All right, so I'm going to start with the sum of X in green. So let me switch colors. So all these, calculators calculate. What is the sum of all the data? Did everybody get 60? All right, so I'm going to label that the sum of X. All right, so I got that. Now I need the same data but squared. So I need to square each of those. So then I got 4 plus 25 plus 100 plus 18 squared. What is 18 squared? Is it 264? No. What is it? 344? 324 plus 625 equals 2, the sum of X squared, which is what? Calculators calculate. What is that? 1078? All right, so now we just need to get our formula substituted into. So we got our data is 5, so we write N for 5. The denominator is 5 times 5 minus 1, which is 5 times 4, which is 20. So then we got 1078 here, and then our sum is 60. Therefore, we got 5 times that is 49.35 minus 3,600. Bless you. Over 20. Is that correct? Are my numbers right? Double check me, please. Yeah? Let's go. Come on. These are just numbers. I'm playing them like if it was a chessboard game. Let's go. So this is 1790. Let's go. Divided by 20. Get rid of some zeros. So this is 89.5. Let's go. But that's just the variance. We need what? We need the standard deviation approximately. Calculators calculate. Square root of 89.5. 9 point what? 9.46 approximately. All right. So let me get my bell curve. I need a mean, so that means 60 divided by 5, that's 12. My mean is 12. Hands if you got that. Okay, very good. First standard deviation up, one standard deviation down. Why did I only do those? Tell your neighbor, why do I only focus on those? Oh, really? Last week, some of you totally forgot. I was like, what? This is the norm. So, our standard deviation is 9.46. That means if I go up 9.46, I should be at 21.46. If I go down, I should be at, is it 2.54? All right? So my norm is from 2.54 to 21.46. However, they're asking us for the z-score of Q2. Q2 meaning what? Tell your neighbor. Remind your neighbor what Q2 is. And then Jay's going to pass it to someone else in the back. Jay? What is Q2? Jay, pass him one. JJ, what is another name for Q2? The median. That, woo-wee. So according to our data here organized, our median is what? 10. So to find our z-score, tell your neighbor the formula for z-score. See if they remember. All right. JJ, pass them one. Noah, formula. Hands if you got that. That is correct. So our z, we got our x right now, which is 10, minus the mean. What was our mean? 12. And our standard deviation is what? 9.46. 9.46. So this is negative 2 divided by 9.46. Tell your neighbor what you got. Calculators calculate. What is our z-score? Negative what? .02? Approximately? 0.02 what? 0.02. I'll leave it at 0.02 for right now. Oh, 0.21. Okay, my bad. Yeah, I did that on purpose, see if you guys were paying attention. 0.21. Okay. So, let me zoom in because I noticed and I sensed a disturbance in the force last week. Look up. Let me divvy up the norm here. Look up. Look up, please. Write your utensils down. So we know that the mean, we know that it splits the graph into upper and lower. So I'm going to label this 0. Right here. Are we there so far? Imagine this is the number line. My first standard deviation is 1, positive 1. My one standard deviation below, it's what? Negative 1. So if this is 1 and this is negative 1, right here is what? Point what? 0.5, and right here is what? Negative 0.5. Are we there so far? So according to the z-score, what is our z-score right now? Negative 0.2. So question. Talk to your neighbor. Let them know where would I place a point here for negative 0.2. Where would that go? Talk to your neighbor. Where would that go? Where would that go? All right. Looks like Jay's got it, but we're going with Rian. Where should I put that? I'll start at 0. Tell me where to go. Negative. Tell me where to stop. Right here. That's a good guess, by the way. Let's go. Because what's half of 0.5? About 0.25? So this is pretty close enough. So this is our z-score of negative 0.2. Label that, please. And send me your warm-up. I know it took a little longer, but I just wanted to make sure we did a review of everything we saw in the past 2 weeks in regards to standard deviation, now moving forward to z-scores. Pretty good review, yeah? All right, copy the agenda. Warm-up number 54, measures of position. Tonight's home play, make sure you study your formulas. Don't mean to, be redundant, but I still sense some of you are not ready for the 21 formulas yet. Just saying, it's one of those. All right. Once again, warm-up number 54 is done. Measures of position. We're still in the middle of those. Tonight, make sure you study your formulas. All right. Yes, I see you. All right, good. All right. So, your home play last week on Friday, you actually finished in class. Is that correct? All right. I'm going to open that up later on today. I don't want to waste time because I want to get to our review that we need to do today. But once again, I'm going to be opening that up on Canvas. Make sure you go to it by the end of the day. All right, here we go. I can master all formulas and their components. I can master all formulas and their components. For right now, you don't need Cornell notes. I'm just giving you the objective because we're going to do a quick review. Let's see how we do. Whoa, did I just rap right now? A quick review. Let's see how you do. Let's go. Oh, yeah. Eminem got nothing on me. I'm Q and Q. How about that? Yeah? All right. So with that said, on your screen, let's see. Start off very simple. Let's start off not with the formula. Let's start off with that one. Fill that in, please. By now, you should be able to fill in the whole thing. 1 minute. 1 minute. Fill it in. Focus. Focus. Yep. All right, you should be just about done. All right, let's see. Let's get this show on the road. Rian, pass someone. Matthew, give us the first data measures that we covered. Central tendency, and they are mean, mode, and median, or Q2. Hands if you got something like that. All right, the second set. Pass someone, Matthew. Rian. No? Who? Oh. All right. Variation. And they are? Variance. In other words, S squared or that. Standard deviation. Deviation, which is S. And range. Hands if you got something like that. All right. And the last one. Pass the one. Martin. Position. And they are? Percentile. Okay. Quartiles that we've been covering so far. What is it? Oh, standard scores. Okay. Standard scores or Z-score. And last one? Deciles? Yes. Damn, you even gave me a high note. Let's go. Hands if you got something like that? All right, so notice we covered most of them, but we're in the middle right now of Z-scores. We still need to get to percentiles. Quartiles we pretty much already did. And deciles. Okay. Next, on your own. Definition in your own words for measures of position. By now you should know what they are. Definition in your own words. 45 seconds. What are measures of position? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here goes one from your colleagues. They're still finishing off, but here it is. It says, measures used to find the position of data on range or in a set of data. How about that? Yeah? All right, not bad. Next, measures of variation. Type it in, 40 seconds. By now you should know it by heart. Definition, measures of variation. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Martin, pass him one. Vanessa, what are measures of variation? Woo! Measures to find out how data varies in their spread. All right, not bad. Last one. Measures of central tendency in your own words. What are measures of central tendency? Type it in there. And right away, some of you just wrote mean, median, mode. No, we know what they are. I'm saying definition. What is measured central tendency in itself? Ten, 3, 2, 1. Here's one from one of your colleagues, and they wrote, finding the average or central of numerical data. Yes. So you're basically focusing on the center of all the data. Okay. All right. Not bad. So last week we did a review, and actually Mr. Marcus guided you through each of the slides of the different terminologies that we covered, right? Today we're going to focus now on symbols and terms to see how well you remember everything we've been covering from the beginning of the school year till now. So with that said, put away your Chromebooks, put away your notebooks. Oh yeah. And then as soon as you're done putting that away, oh yeah, you got this. Come get a handout from over here. Yes, oh yeah, we got this. Hurry up. No notebooks, no Chromebooks. Put those away. As soon as you're done putting that away, come get a handout from over here. All right, instructions. Here we go. Write your name, date, period on the top right corner. Name, date, period on the top right corner. And what you have in front of you is a bingo sheet. But, I'm sorry? Ooh, I like that. That's the way I play ball. Anytime like I challenge him, like if I was to play against Jacob, I already won. I'm already going on to that game by I got that game. So, 2 out of 3. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to, little fun fact, I was talking to my brother last week, and we haven't finished a second game, and it's been 7 years since we revisited that game, but first game I took him to school like always, you know, little brothers, come on now, let's go. Anyways, second game we're tied 6-6. We're going up to 15. That's all right. I'm giving him hope. You know what I'm saying, so that we can keep him in the game. So we got the bingo sheet in front of us, and it's got some symbols, right? Now mine has right now 5 boxes. Yours have other 5 boxes filled. Now some of them are definitions. Some of them are something else. Some are just symbols. You should know the name of those symbols. So if you know the symbols, write them in there. If you know what the definition is talking about, write what they're talking about in there. It's only 5 of them. So I'll give you guys some time to fill that in. Once again, no mobile devices, no notes. This is all you. All right? You're like, oh snap, I don't remember some of these. No, yes you do. Yes you do. Yeah. So, you only have 5 of them, but there's 25 boxes, which means at the end your bingo sheet should look like this. Oh yeah. So that means there's other people that have those boxes already filled. So here goes the task for this activity. You already filled in your 5 with your definitions, and you already got the answers. Now, some of you might not have all the answers, but when you go and get up and get the other stuff filled in, see if you can get help from your colleagues. No notes, no mobile devices. And here goes the good part, though. I'm going to allow 3 bingos. What is that, Mr. Q? Whoever fills in the whole sheet with answers, the first 3 people get a free home plate pass. Oh, yeah. And then, what's that? No. Anyway, so at this time, everybody get up. Go look for your empty boxes. Fill them in. First 3 people get a bingo. Let's go. All right, so some of you keep skipping terminology, so I'm going to get Darian to get us started. Darian, what'd you write for the first one? Close. Sample mean, that is correct, which means this one is population standard deviation, which means this one is population variance, which means this is the number of data. Of course, this is frequency. Data with the most frequency. This one I was like, can't believe some of you guys forgot. Mode. What happens most often? What is the average? Mean. That is correct. Q2. Median. This one is population mean. Yes. The difference between the largest and the smallest. The range. 3 data measures. Central tendency. Variation. Position. 4 data samples. Email. Phone. Personal interview, and 1 more. You could have used text or social media. 4 variable classifications: nominal, ordinal, nominal, ordinal, interval, and ratio. Ratio. Two most commonly used statistics. On this one, I could have taken experimental and observational. Three most commonly used graphs. There's a bunch of them that you could have mentioned. I could have taken any of them, but which ones have we been using the most? Bell, bar, box plots, and so on and so forth. Graph that uses percentages, pi. Graph that uses cumulative frequency, ogive. Bar that goes from greatest to least, Pareto. Graph with commonly used in standard deviation, Bell. Graph that uses quartiles, box plots. And we almost got to the end. Anyways, make sure you finish filling that in. Tomorrow we continue. Have a good one. Study your formulas. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.